Ever since I was a child, I feared mannequins. It felt like I was being watched by them. 3 years ago, I was working at a mall in Japan. My position wasn't really that important. The only thing that I did was carry stuff. Anyway, my manager told me to get a male mannequin down at the basement. I went down to the basement. Everything was normal. Nothing special, just a bunch of items that I don't really give a shit about. I looked for mannequins. Most of them are dirty, female mannequins and dislocated. I found a male mannequin this time, but for some reason it was heavy. Then I looked at the face of the mannequin, wondering why it was so heavy. The mannequin started shaking. I thought there was an earthquake, so I looked at the other mannequins and they were just chilling there. The mannequin stopped moving, but instead, it started moaning. After it stopped moaning, it cried, "Help me. Save me." I ran out of the basement, called my manager and told him everything. He didn't believe me. I brought him down with me to the basement. When we went to the mannequin, it was just there, standing. Here's our conversation. "Are you crazy or what? I'm telling the truth, believe me. Listen, I don't want a person like you staying here in my mall. I'll let you have a day off for this week." "Alright." End of the conversation. Next week after that, I went back down to the basement. I checked the same mannequin this time. I didn't react to anything. I turned away, then when I looked back at his eyes, of the mannequin of course, was bleeding. "Don't leave me. Call for help," it said. Instead of running away like a cat, I picked up a crowbar and smashed the head of the mannequin with it. There was something inside of that mannequin. It was a corpse. That mannequin had a dead man inside. But the weird part is, how the fuck was that corpse in there? That was my only question. The corpse suddenly started talking to me. "Release me. Save me. Replace me." I didn't want to destroy the mannequin. I think once I destroyed it, it would replace me inside of that mannequin. I tried running away, but it caught my arm. "Don't leave me. Call for help. Save me. Release me. Replace me." I shoved the arm away from me and fled out the room. In the history of that mall is about a man who died in the basement of that mall. How did he die, you might be asking? He was tortured by 6 men, made him unconscious. While he was unconscious, those men created a perfect mannequin shaped just like him. They cut the mannequin in half and placed that man inside the mannequin and joined the mannequin together again. 2 years later, the group of men were found dead, rotten skins. They had no clue of who killed those men. The only thing that was there was the mannequin, covered with blood, with bleeding eyes, and mannequins that were shaped just like the 6 men.